Good morning. Let's do a makeup look. My skin is dry today, so I'm going to begin with some oil. The Mer Renewal Oil. And it feels and it smells delicious. Then I'm going to put the rest in my hair. All right. I haven't decided what look I'm going to do today. I received a gift, and it's a Norvina palette. So maybe we'll play with that. I'm going to begin with an eye primer. I do not know which one. I'm going to use the Dolce & Gabbana Perfect Mono eye color in nude. I feel like the paint really dried out my eyelids, or exacerbated the situation. Anyway, I don't think the paint really was helping. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. But this is the Dolce & Gabbana Perfect Mono eye color in nude. And I don't think I've ever had an issue with this. I'm trying to determine whether it's dried out or not. All right. I'm going to begin with, wow, that's pretty. This poopy color, it's puce. It's a brownie color. I'm going to begin with that, and I'm going to put that in my crease. And I'm going to bring it out a little wider on the outside. I'm going to swing wide around the bend here. This was a gift from Heather. Now that I've got it on, okay, I don't think it has any purple in it at all. I associate puce with some little bit of purple. This doesn't have, it's definitely a warm brown, a reddish brown, it's a medium red brown. The green in this is very interesting. So I'm going to use the green. I'm going to put it underneath. These are very powdery. I would definitely do my eyes first before your foundation with this palette. It fluffs up a lot of product in the pan. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm going to work this around the outside edge on the top and underneath all the way over. I'm going to try to use as many of the colors as possible so you can get a feel for this palette. What is it called? Norvina Collection, ABH Mini Pro Pigment Palette Volume 2. Yeah, it's pigment, all right. I love green. That's really pretty. Now I'm going to take the brush that I used for that brown. I'm going to take this really bright orange. And I'm going to put it, where am I going to put it? Right here on the inside. Made the USA, Vicky. Vicky had a conversation on her last video talking about she has problems with eyeshadows made in China. Not personally. It's not a psychological thing. It makes her eyelids not do right. Okay, and then I'm going to take the gold one in the center and put that on my lid. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm just barely tickling the outside edge of the first color. Okay. Now I'm going to, there's a limey, it's really limey colored. I'm going to take that on the inside. They're calling this pigments instead of shadows. They are really concentrated. I'm taking that limey color and making it the transition color between the dark green and the... Okay, now I'm going to take my fluffy brush and diffuse that green on the outside corner. Let's do some eyebrows. I'm going to take my Tanya Crooks palette, and I usually use this color. Today I'm going to use this color. I need some wet. I'm using some MAC Prep and Prime to wet my brush. And I'm using that middle color from the number 2 palette from BrowGal to outline my eyebrows. Put a few extra hairs right there in the front. I always end up coming back with a pencil or a marker or something to do those front hairs. Okay, I'm going to take my Benefit Brow Gel 24-hour brow setter. Lay that on pretty thick and brush those brows straight up. I like big hair and I like big brows. The Tanya Crooks BrowGal pencil that I've been using, the number 4 is in my kit now. So I won't be pulling that out today. I'm just getting under here where I have a few holes. Alright, I have a marker, hold on, that I waited for like a month for it to arrive and I've never used it. It's by Kiko and it's number 6. I literally waited a month. Okay. I'm going to take a Q-tip and give this a little haircut right here. There we go. I'm smoothing that gold into the inner corner. Okay, now I need an eyeliner. And I don't want to do a wing today. And I'm not going to put the Clinique on my waterline because it runs straight into my eyeballs. I'm going to use my forest green pencil. From Makeup Forever. They don't make these big fat crayons anymore. Now they make it in a, I think they call it an artist pencil. Okay. Now I'm going to put some eyelashes on. These are still that same pair of foam ink lashes from Kiss. I did get a new thing of glue, but I'm going to go ahead and finish using up this one before I pull that one out. Then I'm going to use a Q-tip that's been broken in half to apply my lash glue. Lashes are on. So now let's put a highlight on the lid. And I'm going to use, let me check this palette and see if it has something that I want to use as a highlight. And if it doesn't, I may use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Powder again. It's got a bright yellow. I may use that as the highlight. I'm going to use this little concealer brush to put that on. Wow, it really makes the holes in the underside of my brow show up. There we go. I kind of like that. I think I'm going to put it right here too. All right, let's get a foundation. Let's do the rest of the face before we get exhausted doing eyes. I'm going to begin with, since my face is so dry, I think I'm going to use I know what I'm going to use. I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown face base since my face feels so dry. I'm going to use my Bdellium brush. And I do like the way that it smells like a lemon chiffon pie. I've heard somebody else say they didn't dig it. I do dig it. But I like all things that smell gourmand. Or tobacco, or it smells like, you know, bourbon, tobacco, dessert. Okay, now I'm going to put the Chantecaille Future Skin on. I got a big old dibby dab of that. I didn't mean to get so much. I'm gonna have to wipe my brush off. I got too much. I'm gonna spread it out on my ears. It's gonna take a little bit to get this rubbed in. Let's see, we finished the mini-series with Nicole Kidman, The Undoing, and we tried to watch Run. It has the girl in it from, I can't remember what I saw her in originally. Godless, maybe was the name of the mini-series. I think she was in that. That's where we saw her originally. I'll put a picture of her right here. Anyway, the mini-series is called Run, and it had some unnecessary stuff in it right at the beginning. So I made Pat cut it off. Now, after watching Virgin River for an episode or two, I'm ready to be un-namby-pambied. I may go back to Run. The other one is, I know this much is true or something. We read that in book club years ago. It's a book by Wally Lamb. Okay, I think I have. There we go. Now, for some contour, I'm going to use the Fit Me in Cocoa. And I'm going to go get a wet beauty blender. All right. I'm going to take the pointy end to get this. The beauty blender seems to just be eating it right off. Maybe not. No, I see in the monitor it's still there. It's just my lighting. It's early in the day. It's not that early. It's almost 8:30. I take a clean finger and go up the center of my nose. And it grabs on. I have a dry spot on my nose that's always there, and it grabbed there. All right, Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Where are you going with such a fancy look, Jenny? I'm gonna go take Taco for a walk. No, I'm not gonna wash any of this off. This is my baby beauty blender from, I'm gonna go wet. This one is hard. It's actually called the mini beauty sponge from Real Techniques. I'm having artistic issues today. Believe it or not, all this blending upsets my skin. It gets chapped where I've done that. Okay. Let's do a little bit of mascara. I'm going to use the Extended Play Giga Black. We'll make sure I get it here in the front. And marry those lashes together a little bit there. I kind of like this shadow combination. The green and the warm orangey, peachy, apricot-y. got a new lip liner, didn't I? Oh, I was going to use my new mascara. Oh well. What? Oh, this is a sharpening one. Okay. This is a very neutral pencil. It's Mastermind by Loreal. I heard this pencil mentioned on Flossie May's channel. I can't find. We'll use Spanish pink. Oh yeah, that works good. I like it. Let's have some more mascara on the bottom. Extended Play Giga Black. Alright, now I need some blush. I'm going to use the Kettle Corn blush from Buxom. It's Mykonos. It's their Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush. All right. It's the mailman. He's not delivering mail, I assure you. He's probably delivering what he gets paid more for to do, which would probably be Amazon. Does anybody know what the arrangement is between Amazon and the Postal Service? Because I see them out. I mean, our mailman is in and out of our neighborhood like 3 or 4 times a day. That was the Laura Mercier translucent powder, setting powder. And this is the Estee Lauder powder. I'll see what the name is. Renutriv Intensive Smoothing Powder. Okay, let's hope for that. This is where I'm the driest right now, is right there. Okay, now I'm going to use some Caudalie. To settle all that in. That smells like nursery school now. Okay, there's my look. Thank you, Heather, for the eyeshadow palette. I enjoyed making this look for you. I hope you enjoyed this little visit. In the comments, let me know whatever the question was that I asked you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, activate the notification bell, share this video with a friend, leave a comment, and a thumbs up. Y'all have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Ta-ta.